Seeds of Wisdom, Team Newshounds, just the facts. The global financial system stands on the precipice of a potential earthquake. This seismic event centers around the anticipated revaluation of the Zimbabwean dollar and the influx of 100 trillion Zim bonds. These bonds, largely seen as valueless today, could flood the market with a supposed treasure trove of wealth. Adding to this uncertainty is the proposed move towards a gold-backed US dollar, a move with profound implications for global currency markets. The potential price impact of these events is difficult to overstate. Imagine a world where the Zimbabwean dollar, once a symbol of hyperinflation and economic collapse, suddenly surges in value. This shift could trigger a cascade of unpredictable consequences across global markets. The very foundation of economic forecasting relies on a degree of stability and predictability. Yet, the convergence of these events represents a departure from anything resembling normalcy. The revaluation of the Zim dollar, the influx of bonds, and the shift towards a gold-backed USD are not isolated events. They are intricately intertwined, capable of generating economic shockwaves felt across the globe. And one potential outcome of this monetary earthquake is a tsunami of inflation. The sudden injection of trillions into the global economy through the Zim bond redemption could trigger an unprecedented surge in the money supply. Basic economics teaches us that when more money chases the same amount of goods and services, prices rise. This is the simplest form of inflation. People with newfound wealth from Zim bonds may become eager consumers, further driving up demand. This demand pull inflation, where consumers and businesses compete for a limited supply of goods and services, can erode purchasing power. The familiar story of inflation is one where money buys less and less over time. Imagine the price of everyday items like bread, milk, and gasoline skyrocketing. This inflationary pressure would not discriminate, impacting both essential goods and luxury items. However, the story doesn't end there. Counteracting these inflationary pressures are powerful deflationary forces. The proposed gold-backed USD could act as an anchor, preventing runaway inflation. Gold, a finite resource, is often seen as a hedge against inflation. Tying the USD to gold could inspire confidence and stability, potentially mitigating the inflationary effects of the Zim bond influx. Furthermore, increased productivity could also play a role. If the global economy experiences a surge in output and efficiency, the supply of goods and services could increase, mitigating price pressures. Imagine technological advancements leading to increased manufacturing output or breakthroughs in renewable energy, reducing production costs. These innovations could increase supply, potentially offsetting the demand-driven inflation. This interplay between inflationary and deflationary forces creates a complex economic puzzle. It is not a simple case of one force overwhelming the other. The ultimate outcome will depend on the magnitude of each force and how they interact. Section 4. The velocity trap. Will money flow or stagnate? A crucial factor in this equation is the velocity of money, a measure of how quickly money changes hands within an economy. If the influx of Zim bond wealth leads to a surge in spending and investment, the velocity of money increases, potentially fueling inflation. Conversely, if this newfound wealth remains stagnant, perhaps due to uncertainty or fear, the velocity of money could stagnate, mitigating inflationary pressures. Imagine a scenario where individuals and institutions, wary of the volatile economic landscape, hoard their wealth instead of spending or investing it. This hoarding behavior could trap money in low-velocity accounts, limiting its impact on the broader economy. The velocity of money is a fickle beast, influenced by a myriad of factors including consumer confidence, interest rates, and overall economic sentiment. Section 5. A world of uncertainty, global factors, and the confidence game. Adding further complexity to this intricate dance are global economic conditions. The interconnected nature of the global economy means that events in one part of the world can reverberate across borders. A global recession, for instance, could dampen demand, potentially mitigating inflationary pressures. Conversely, a period of robust global growth could exacerbate demand-pull inflation. Consumer confidence plays a pivotal role. If consumers and businesses are optimistic about the future, they are more likely to spend and invest, fueling economic activity. However, if uncertainty and fear prevail, economic activity can grind to a halt. Imagine a world where news headlines are dominated by economic uncertainty, market volatility, and geopolitical tensions. This atmosphere of fear and doubt can make consumers and businesses hesitant to spend, potentially leading to a slowdown in economic activity. Section 6. Predicting the unpredictable, the need for vigilance. Predicting the ultimate impact of the RV, the ZIM bond influx, and the shift towards a gold-backed USD is a fool's errand. The confluence of these events creates a level of complexity that defies simple forecasts. Too many variables are at play, each with the potential to shift the trajectory of the global economy. Instead of seeking definitive answers, we must embrace the uncertainty and focus on understanding the potential risks and opportunities. Close monitoring of economic indicators such as inflation, interest rates, consumer confidence, and global growth will be crucial in navigating this uncharted territory. The economic future, once predictable and stable, now appears as a turbulent sea. Our ability to navigate these uncertain waters depends on our willingness to embrace nuance, challenge assumptions, and adapt to a rapidly changing economic landscape. Do your own research, please. Subscribe and follow Seeds of Wisdom team. They care about facts.